What's going on, everybody? Prodigal Lion here. I was going through Twitter this morning and I came across this article on GamesRadar.com about Sony warning of risks of delays for upcoming PS4 and PS5 games due to the coronavirus. Now, one of the first thoughts that started across my mind kind of recently was PS5 being delayed is something I'm kind of expecting. I would be shocked if we still got it this holiday season. But The Last of Us Part 2 in particular is a game, because Ghost of Tsushima kind of applies to this as well, but The Last of Us Part 2 is what I'm really concerned with. It was something, I didn't think that there'd be any game delays. I just didn't think it would really be that big of a deal. I thought they were just too close for it to really hit, the game releases were too close to really have any effect. Not to mention you can release the game digitally. I just didn't, and physical copies, I just felt like we weren't going to have that much of an issue, so I wasn't too concerned about it. But Sony's warning that there could be a possibility of delays for games such as Ghost of Tsushima, such as The Last of Us Part 2, and then other unannounced titles, Final Fantasy, just some, apparently everything could possibly be affected by this. Sony has offered more information about the impact of the coronavirus has had on its business plans for the ongoing fiscal year, suggesting that the future of PlayStation, its first-party games, and the PS5 itself could be heavily affected by the continued spread of the disease. Now, they do go on to say right here that Sony revealed that its current estimates suggest there will be no material impact on its games and network service business for the current fiscal year, which runs until September 30th. However, the company warned that severe disruptions to its supply chains in Asia have had a wide-ranging impact on its manufacturing of electronic products. While PlayStation's next-gen console, the PS5, isn't explicitly alluded to here, that system is due to ship this holiday, but Sony's outlook suggests a PS5 delay remains very much possible as a potential side effect of these disruptions. Now, this is the part that I didn't want to hear. Lastly, Sony clarified that it is carefully monitoring the risk of delays in production schedules for game software titles at both its first-party studios and partner studios. This is indirectly referencing the likes of The Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima and other unannounced games expected to release this year. Meaning, there's a possibility. Sony's not ruling anything out in regards to the games or the PS5 in general. They can't guarantee anything at this point. Like anything could be delayed. Now, I'm kind of shocked that the games could be delayed. I mean, I kind of get it to an extent, but I'm also kind of shocked. I mean, I just kind of feel like that's a product that wouldn't really be too affected manufacturing wise, but apparently so. But yeah, I mean, if we have waited for this game for years. I mean, that trailer first dropped like 2.5 to 3 years ago now. 3.5 years, basically. What am I thinking? Then the release date was originally announced for February, which we should have had it in our hands by now. Then it gets delayed to May, and then in that time between February and May, this fucking coronavirus thing happens. So, and then watch, it's gonna get, we have made it this far, and then watch, it's gonna get delayed a couple more months, and then all of us Last of Us fans are gonna get coronavirus and die. So basically, we're fucked. We're never playing this game. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but, and then this is something else I'd mentioned. While there are no known issues so far, Sony confirms the impact of coronavirus has already affected the launch plans of both Final Fantasy VII Remake and Resident Evil 3 Remake. So whether or not the Ghost of Tsushima or The Last of Us Part 2, or the PS5 for that matter, will be affected is really just gonna be a matter of how the coronavirus continues to spread, if we at all get some sort of cure, if they're able to contain it. I mean, just something. We need something to happen with this coronavirus, and as much as I want to be optimistic and say that this is going to be over by the next couple of weeks, I feel like this is going to be an issue we are affected by for months to come, because just the overall handling of the situation hasn't been the greatest. So yeah, I think we still have plenty of time left with this virus. So hopefully this, hopefully even if it continues, hopefully the games don't get delayed, because The Last of Us, I want to play it. I need it in my life. I really need it in my life. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. What do you think? I mean, do you think that this is something that is going to really affect The Last of Us 2 release or Ghost of Tsushima release? PS5, I feel like, has a little bit of a more realistic effect of being delayed. But the games themselves, tell me, do you think that they are going to be delayed? Because before reading this article, I never would have even thought it's a serious concern. So we're going to find out. I'm curious to see how all this plays out. But outside of that, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing. I'm going to continue covering any more news that comes out about The Last of Us Part 2 as much as possible for me. Which I have more free time now, so I should be able to make more videos. But outside of that, thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.